Today's episode centers around a very deep philosophical question. And that question is, what makes a pizza a pizza? Is it the toppings? Is it the sauce? Is it the cheese? Is it the crust? Is it all of those things? Or is it the shape that the pizza comes in? Could it be that characteristic oval or round or even rectangular shape? Or if it's none of those things or all of those things, can a pizza still be a pizza if it's in a bowl? Hello, goblins and goblinettes. Welcome back to another edition of Destined to be Goblin. Destined Goblin here. This is where I will try a food product of some kind and decide whether or not I should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. Now, as always, if you would be so kind as to like this video, share this video, comment on this video, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then, of course, if you would like to reach me for any reason, you can do so through my email, and that is destinedgoblin@yahoo.com. I will do my best to respond to each and every one of those emails that you send me, and I will definitely take every suggestion that you make to heart. Well, today we have a couple of things. We actually have a lot of things going on here. We have a philosophical debate. We have one of my first visits to Marco's Pizza. I can actually count on one hand the number of times that I have been to a Marco's Pizza, and I would have fingers left over if I were to do that. So I haven't gone there very often. There's nothing that I have against Marco's Pizza. The few times that I have had it, I've really enjoyed it. I think it's really good pizza. It's just not one of the pizza places that I traditionally go to, and I don't know why that is. It's a perfectly good product. So I'm kind of excited that I'm going there to check this out. And then the other thing that I'm excited about is this product in itself, because this is kind of different than anything that I have ever had before. And what we are talking about are the pizza bowls at Marco's Pizza. Now, last year, I guess it was, Marco's came out with a new product, and that was their pizza bowl. And they had very specific products that they put out. There's a meat lover's bowl, there's a veggie lover's bowl, and they had a lot of success with it. And because of that, they decided to put out now a new product, which is build your own bowl. You get 4 toppings that you get to pick from all of their different toppings. You get 4 of those toppings for free. And so you can kind of customize it to yourself. It's $7.99 for the build your own bowl. And it's theoretically 2 servings. It says that it serves 2, and your base of your bowl is going to be 220 calories. And then, of course, depending on the topics that you add, those calories could go up or down. So mine supposedly came out total to 520 calories were I to eat this entire bowl. So we'll see if I get full off of this, if I decide to only have a half of this. It does say it's 2 servings, so we'll see. But what this is really aimed at is it's aimed at your carb-conscious consumers out there. It's aimed at your keto consumers. This is keto-friendly. And the reason that it is because there is no crust in this pizza bowl. This is where I'm not sure how I'm going to like this. Now, obviously, I love the toppings on pizza, but I also love the crust of pizza. And for me personally, the crust is what really makes up the pizza. Mrs. Goblin and myself had a chance to go to Italy. And when we were there, the food that we sampled was absolutely incredible. And nothing was more incredible than the pizza. And I can tell you that pizza in Italy is completely different than pizza in the United States. Nothing that we have here even comes close to the pizza that you will get in Italy. Everything is so fresh, and the crusts are so light, and so much flavor packed into everything. So the fact that this doesn't have a crust, we'll have to see where this goes. But what I got on my bowl here, and here's a good look at that pizza bowl. And what I got on my bowl is pepperoni. And I got the old world pepperoni. Those are the ones that, the small little circles that kind of curl up when you cook them. I got mushrooms, I got salami, and I got green olives. And those are some of my favorite toppings that I would get on a regular pizza. So I figured, why not? I'll go ahead and get those in this pizza bowl. So I'm gonna see. This is really hot. It just came out of the oven, but I've got a fork here, and I'm gonna see if I can actually take this out of this container. Yeah, I think I can. It's just really hot to hold. So there's a good look at that. I mean, this does feel really substantial on the weight right there. So I could see that this could be 2 servings easily. I'm just gonna dig in. Not exactly sure what to expect out of this since there is no crust. I'm not sure if I'm just going to end up with a lot of just sauce left over here with nothing to really sop that up. But obviously, you can see all of those toppings on there. You see those green olives that are falling off now, those mushrooms, there's some of that pepperoni on there. And let's just give this a shot and see what we get. Obviously, this is going to look very different depending on the toppings that you get, because literally all this is sauce and cheese and the toppings that you pick. So we are talking about crustless pizza. Is it a pizza, however, without the crust? I guess that kind of depends on where you fall in that debate over what makes up a pizza. But there's another good look at that. I'm hesitant to try to get that closer to the camera just because everything's just kind of falling off. But there's a good look at that with the salami and the pepperoni and the mushroom and the green olives. Really flavorful. The sauce is really good. The cheese is great. And they did sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on the top as well. Really tasty, though. Okay, here's the one thing that I'm not crazy about. I'm already getting these little puddles of sauce that I know are going to be left over without anything to really soak up that sauce. And to me, the sauce is one of the best parts of a pizza. And that's why I love having that crust, because you can always kind of soak up those little pools of sauce that would be left over. But obviously, I don't have that. I don't have that option here. So kind of a little bit unusual. Really good, though. Really flavorful. Okay, I will say a couple of things here. This is very reminiscent to me of Subway's new protein bowls. If you've heard about the protein bowls, I haven't actually reviewed one of those yet. Not sure if I'll get around to it. But basically, it's a Subway sandwich in a bowl without a bun. Again, appealing to people who are trying to cut out the carbs, people who are trying to eat a little more keto-friendly, on a keto diet. This would go right along with all of those things. The second thing I will say is that this whole thing is going down right now. This is, you know, it feels very heavy. It looks like a big amount of food. But once you get into it and you start eating into it and you realize that there is no crust there, there's nothing to really fill you up really quickly, this whole thing is going to go down in 1 serving for me. So I'm looking at 520 calories for this whole thing. $7.99. It's the build your own bowl. They do have options as well where you can get those pre-made, I don't want to say pre-made, but pre-designed toppings that are in there, like the meat lovers, the veggie lovers, and I think they have a supreme as well. I like it. I can easily give this my seal of approval. I'm just not sure if it qualifies as a pizza. It is a pizza-like bowl. It has pizza flavor to it, but without that crust. Is it really a pizza? And I guess that depends on where you fall in that debate. So let the debate begin. Feel free to leave your comments or email me your comments. I'll be happy to discuss whatever you would like to about pizza. But go check these out. This is good.